Ambassador Krikstal had saved humanity by accident. When the Devourers arrived at Earth's doorstep, his science vessel happened to be studying nearby solar phenomena. His warning gave humanity 7 precious hours, just enough time to evacuate 3 billion people before the planet crackers struck. Humanity never forgot debts. 5 years later, Krikstal's homeworld of Thesha Prime faced extinction. A rogue neutron star was hurtling through their system, its gravitational pull already tearing apart their outer planets. The Galactic Coalition had declared the situation mathematically unsolvable. Evacuation was the only option, but Thesha's population of 40 billion made that impossible. They had 6 months before their world became a frozen tomb. Krikstal sat in his governmental chamber, mandibles clicking in despair, when the transmission arrived. A human face filled his screen, Admiral Sarah Okonkwo, commander of something called the United Earth Engineering Corps. "Ambassador," she said simply, "we heard about your problem. We're coming to help." "Admiral, with respect, the Coalition's finest minds have." "We don't care what's impossible," she interrupted. "We care what we owe you. Humanity pays its debts." 3 weeks later, Krikstal watched in disbelief as 2,000 human vessels materialized in Theshan orbit. Not warships, construction vessels, mining rigs, fusion haulers, and something massive that defied classification. The humans called it Project Shepherd. Their plan was insane. While Coalition scientists had calculated trajectories and evacuation logistics, humans had asked a different question: what if we just moved the planet? For 4 months, Krikstal watched humanity perform miracles. They anchored gravity tethers deep into Thesha's mantle, technology they'd somehow developed in just 5 years. They positioned fusion drive arrays across the southern hemisphere, each one capable of powering a small star system. They synchronized 10,000 vessels into a network that would fire simultaneously. The mathematics were impossible. The engineering was absurd. The energy requirements violated 3 different laws of thermodynamics. Humans didn't care about laws, cosmic or otherwise. Firing in 10 seconds, Okonkwo announced on the day of reckoning. Krikstal's entire species held its breath. The planet shuddered. Oceans sloshed. Mountains groaned. But slowly, impossibly, Thesha began to move. Centimeter by centimeter, then meter by meter, the world shifted its orbit. The neutron star screamed past, missing them by a mere 100,000 kilometers, a cosmic hair's breadth. When it was over, 40 billion Theshans were alive on a planet that should have been dead. Krikstal found Admiral Okonkwo in her flagship's observation deck, staring at Thesha's receding form as the human fleet prepared to depart. "How?" he whispered. "How did you do the impossible?" Okonkwo smiled, tired but satisfied. "Ambassador, humanity learned something when we lost Earth. We learned that impossible just means nobody's tried hard enough yet. You gave us time when we needed it most. We gave you tomorrow." She placed a hand on his shoulder. "Besides, we're human. Doing the impossible is kind of our thing." As the human fleet jumped to hyperspace, Krikstal understood something profound: humanity didn't just pay debts. They paid them with interest, creativity, and a stubborn refusal to accept defeat. In the galaxy's ledger, humanity's account was marked differently now. Not as debtors, but as the species you called when you needed a miracle. Because when humanity owed you a favor, they didn't just solve your problem, they redefined what was possible.